Hi everyone! So, I'm sorry that my video is up so late today, but I was dress shopping today for a pageant that I'm doing soon. Basically my dress, like, I know I shouldn't be talking about my dress in this, but it was going to happen sooner or later, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and do it. Okay, so basically, it's blue and it's a sweetheart neckline, like, you know, up and then down back over. And it's long and it poofs out a tiny bit, and it's all sparkly up here, and then it has silver sparkles all the way down. And I would show a picture of it, but I don't have a picture of it with me because I'm filming on what has the picture. And I do have my shoes that I'm back to. That was great! Everyone right now, stop what you are doing and give me a round of applause for that, because that was amazing. And so was that one. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? I don't know. Okay, but anyways, these are my shoes. They're silver heels. And after this, I'm going to go practice walking in them so I do not trip. Okay. Okay, so this week, week 3, we are talking about girlfriends. And my opinion on the girlfriends is that I love them. I love them to death. All of them are amazing. Every single one of them. And so now I'm just going to go into detail. The first girlfriend that came into this fandom was Danielle Peaser. And I'm skipping, obviously I'm doing the current ones, not any of the other ones. Danielle is amazing. I think that she is such a great role model. She pursues her career and she dates Liam, but she makes sure that she puts her career first. And of course, Liam is that kind of person as well, but they still make time for love, which I think is really great of them too. And Danielle really pursues her own dreams and, like, supports Liam at the same time. So obviously, Danielle is an amazing person. And she doesn't get mad when all these people are, you know, hating on her because of Liam. She puts him back hilarious. Like, I saw this one, "You don't deserve Liam, and when me and him get married, you're gonna see it." She's like, "Oh, invite me to the wedding." And oh my gosh, I love Danielle. I think she's amazing. She's a great dancer, and she has such an impact on me because I'm a cheerleader and I used to dance. She's like inspired me to start dancing again, because I really like dancing, and I think I like dancing better than cheerleading. I don't know if I've said that before, because I change my mind every single day. Okay, the next girlfriend is Eleanor, and basically, I think that Eleanor doesn't get enough credit. I mean, though people are like, doesn't get enough credit, don't you mean gets too much credit? Well, no, actually I don't. People are like, okay, Eleanor hit 1 million followers before Danielle, what's up with that? Well, okay, what do you expect? We have a fandom of roughly 5 million people, and all of them don't even follow her, okay? So, does that tell you that most of our fandom doesn't like the girlfriends? Because to me, that's kind of messed up. So why wouldn't you follow her? You know, she might give you updates on the boys, whatever, you know? Like, well, Danielle has a successful career. You know, whatever. Does it matter how many Twitter followers you have? Does that determine your success? No. It doesn't. People are like, oh, well, Eleanor's not a role model, blah, blah, blah. Well, your role model, you don't want to be, you can have a role model and say, I don't want to live my life just like them. You can have a role model for certain things. And Eleanor and Danielle are my role models. Danielle is my role model for career in dancing. Eleanor is my role model for fashion. I'm not saying Danielle's not my role model for fashion, because she is, but she's more of a dancer in my eyes. But Eleanor has this amazing style. So she's my role model. She's what I look to. Okay, what would Eleanor do if she had this awful top and these jeans, and she had these jeans, but she had to have this with it? What would she do, you know? So I kind of think of her. She's my role model for that. So Eleanor, I love Eleanor. I love Danielle. And yes, I don't think people give Eleanor enough credit. People say she can't be a role model. She doesn't do anything. She inspires people for fashion. Do not look on YouTube, Eleanor Calder inspired. Well, it will pop down if you type in Eleanor somewhere. Eleanor Roosevelt might be first, but whatever, somewhere down that line, it will say Eleanor Calder. So obviously, she has an impact on somebody. I mean, if you don't feel the same as me, I'm not mad at you. I don't think that you're weird. I don't think that you need to change your views, and I don't think you should think I should change mine, because that's what makes it fun. If we all have different views, we can look at each other's views and be like, oh, well, you know, I can see how you see it like that, and maybe we'll get a better view. You know, maybe if you tell me something, I'll be like, oh, well, that's true. Maybe I should go to that. Or maybe I'll be like, I don't know, but that's cool that you think that way. You know, whatever. I don't care if you hate Eleanor. You know, that's your fault. Or not really your fault, but, you know, that's your opinion. My opinion is I love Eleanor. She has amazing fashion, you know, and in my opinion, we can't say that she's our role model in another way because most of us haven't heard her speak. I mean, you can look up on YouTube, say, Eleanor Calder speaking, but, you know, something like cool. You don't get to hear her, like, really, her being fun and stuff. And you see all these pictures and stuff, and you can kind of tell she's a fun-loving person. So you can kind of say, I want to be that type of person and say, kind of like Eleanor Calder. But until we watch and see, we don't know. Because, like, we see pictures of Liam making funny faces, but we watch videos of him, we see he's quiet and polite, and he's not always the crazy one, right? Right? You know, it's all different. So, and Danielle, she has a career, so you can want to be just like her and want to be, because you know, in her career, you know that she's a dancer, you know that she's a good dancer because you've seen her dance, right? And we've seen Eleanor's fashion, we've seen how great she dresses, we've seen how great her hair looks, we know how much we want to be her, so why not her be a role model in fashion? Okay, the next one is Perry. And this one's the one that really makes me mad. I like Perry. I do not dislike her. Okay? I don't love her because I haven't gotten into Little Mix, but I respect her. And I respect her as an artist. Now, people say, well, Danielle and Eleanor, they talk to other directioners on Twitter. You know, they interact with us. But Perry does. She just must hate us. Have you taken a second to think, like, to really think? Because if you did, you'd see that Perry has her own band, has her own fandom, called Little Mixers or Mixers. I don't know which one, I've seen both, but, you know, Little Mixers, Mixers. I'm just going to say Mixers because it's shorter. She has her own fandom to answer to and to be loyal to. Would you be happy if Zayn was tweeting all these mixers instead of directioners? No, you wouldn't. You want people dedicated to him to get answers. You don't want people just dedicated to his girlfriend, right? So people say, well, she doesn't interact with us. Well, she has her own fan base to interact with. She does interact with us. Like, if they're out in public and a directioner comes and takes a picture with Zayn, she's not going to just be like, what the freak, get away from my boyfriend. No, she respects that. I mean, yeah, maybe she doesn't answer everyone on Twitter that contacts her that's a directioner, but you want to know something? She's contacting her fan base, and that is great. I think she should do that, and I admire her for that. Because if she didn't do that, mixers would be mad. I mean, really, how would you feel if Zayn, and I'm pointing because I have a poster of him right there, how would you feel if Zayn only talked to mixers all the time? I mean, really, okay? That's just my views. Leave if you're watching this video and you have a different, somehow watching this video and somehow or another you have a different views. Tell me. Tell me if I changed your views. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you think I'm right. Tell me if you like me. Tell me if you don't like me. Tell me whatever, okay? So that's my opinion, and if you disagree with me, then it sounds bad, but I really don't care. You can have your own opinion. Yes, I just checked myself out to see how this would look. But anyways, I'm going to go practice walking in these babies. And then you guys will see me next week. Look forward to Katie's video tomorrow. I make videos every Friday. That was me trying to beat Jenna Marbles. But anyways, yeah. So, bye. It's not turning off.